Hey, we're going live.
Ooh, good morning.
Good morning, everybody.
Ooh, that looks much better.
We went live.
Oh, look at this. TSG is live right here.
Ooh. Are you watching TSG live?
Well, you know, if I want to see the questions and whatnot, I got to watch TSG live.
Yeah. So John here with John again.
Haha.
Happy Father's Day, everybody.
Happy Father's Day, everyone.
Yeah. Let's do this so people can see you.
Let's see here.
Hello.
Oh.
This is, let's see here. Hello. Let's see, that guy, CSX, everybody. Probably not going to have my glasses on the whole time, but we're going to have.
But you look so much smarter with the glasses on.
I do?
Yeah.
Yeah, I look smarter like this. I look better this way, too.
It's almost like you know what you're talking about.
Almost. I try. So what I was going to say is this time, well, I learned some stuff last time about this live stuff. And this time, we're going to be a little bit more structured. I have things to talk about, or we have things to talk about. And I have little segments here where we're going to go back to the chat screen for Q&A segments. Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah. So
it's very fancy.
Yeah. So quick thing, real quick. Guess that quick thing real quick. Channel 2 is up to 907.
Woohoo!
All right. At least the last time I checked this morning was up to 907. So this is what I would call the home stretch.
Almost.
Yeah.
Almost there.
Right?
Almost there.
If you haven't checked into channel 2, take a look. There might be something that you like on there. And there's only, what is that, 93 left to go before it hits 1,000 again.
I think it was at 9:08 a few minutes ago.
Oh, was it?
One more.
Cool. I would do a happy dance, but I'm sitting down.
You can do the sitting happy dance. Do like a half balky. There you go.
I don't know. I'm not the dancer kind of person. So yeah, we went to the Bay Area Prototype Modelers meet. Oh no, that's later. I'm looking at my notes and I can't read them, so I'm. Oh, I know what I was going to tell people. I wanted to mention that this coming Saturday is the next episode of Model Railroading with Jack Burgess, and it's all about research and how he did research or does research. So it's a really good one. And it's a long one, but he tells stories and is very engaging, I find. So don't miss that. That'll be a good one.
Okay.
And then I wanted to thank everybody who watches, because the SD24 DCC installation that I did, I started it last month, and then the part 2 episode came out yesterday. And if you've seen this, you'll realize that there was a problem with the sound. And last month, when the first episode published, there were a whole lot of people making suggestions on how to fix the sound. I think probably not realizing that it was already done, but it was really cool to see that many people trying to help. And that's one of the things I've always said, you know, sort of jokingly, that I have the best viewers on YouTube. But that's what I'm talking about. I think that I do have the best viewers on YouTube right here on this channel. So thanks everybody for offering to help and trying to offer to help. And that's really cool. And I think that by sharing that way, it helps people, other people who are reading the comments too. So it was pretty flattering. So anyway, yeah, we have time for Q&A unless you want to talk about something going on here.
Yeah, I think this time, in addition to doing, you know, the little items you got in the Q&A, we'll take the camera, the laptop out into the train room here at the depot and show off the N-scale layout, some of the products we're working on, also some of the other historical products we're working on that we could use help and volunteers for if people are interested.
Oh, that sounds like a plan.
Yeah.
Then why don't we do some Q&A stuff real quick and see what people are thinking. What's on your mind? So let's see. I love your videos. Hello. How art thou? Interesting. How art thou?
Thou art well.
Thou art, or I is?
I don't know.
Thou art means you are.
Right.
I'm well.
Art thou well?
I'm well.
Ah, very good.
Thanks for reviewing the Athearn 5-pack intermodal. You're welcome. Thanks for just being a channel. You're welcome.
Can you build a Sergeant coupler? I'll give you a banana. Well, I do like bananas, so we could probably take on that challenge.
Okay.
Yeah? Banana challenge, you think? Maybe?
The banana challenge? Do you have Sergeant couplers to build?
I'll build couplers. You eat bananas. We'll see how many you can eat while I build a coupler, maybe. You know?
Do I get to show people
Can it be a banana split, maybe? That makes it more interesting for me if it's banana split.
Depends. If I have to eat too many, you might have to see me barfing them up too.
Oh, well, no, we'll leave that part out. That'll be on channel 2.
Yeah, I don't know. I want people to watch channel 2. Man.
Channel 3 then?
Right. I have to start a new channel, the barf channel. I'll barf all the time.
Don't watch this channel.
Anyway, so let's read this. Someone is asking about the camera that we're using. And now I don't know if the person asking that question is talking about this camera, which is just a webcam on a MacBook Pro, or if they're talking about the other cameras that I normally use for the other productions. But this is, like I said, just a webcam on an Apple, what is this? MacBook Pro.
I don't know, probably 2 generations ago.
Yeah, 1 or 2 generations old. I think 2, you're right. Maybe 3. Depending.
What are the cameras you shoot with? Canon?
They're Canon. The ones that I normally shoot with are Canon XA10s. And that's going to change sometime in the coming probably year or so.
Go to 4K.
Going to 4K at some point. Ooh. So anyway, let's see. Are any companies out other than Overland Models ever going to make a P30CH? I have no idea. I'm not a model manufacturer and don't really have my finger on the pulse of all the model manufacturers. Other companies, oh, that's already the one.
Aaron Wright, we're glad we were able to help the videos with N-scale stuff. I'll take a little bit of credit for really influencing him to do N-scale stuff since I'm the N-scale guy, but I'm glad it's been able to help someone out. And we have some more videos coming. Lighting buildings, doing other things to engines, rolling stock, going to do some kit building maybe.
Yeah.
Putting lights in cars, so stuff like that.
Yeah, one of the cool things that we have sort of thinking about developing is something called Wileys Workbench.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Because this guy knows how to do some stuff.
A couple of things.
Yeah, he knows how to do some stuff. There are a lot of people around the SBHRS who know how to do a lot of stuff. One of the people that I'm thinking of right off the top of my head is Robin. Robin's been doing N-scale stuff for a really long time, and he has a project in mind that I'm probably going to take him up on when I have the chance to, and when he's ready for it. So anyway,
we should try to get him on maybe the next one of these things.
So he can sit in between us.
That's right.
Yeah,
that's right.
So that's okay. You can be as late as you want. Everybody's welcome whenever they want to come. Any planned trips to Chicago? No, but
Chicago would be cool.
That could be cool. We're going to actually go to Salt Lake City next week, though.
Right.
This coming week, they have the N-scale. What is it? The Enthusiast.
NSE.
N-scale Enthusiasts Convention.
Right. Right.
So I'm looking forward to that. We're going to take the train out to.
Yep, California Zephyr out to Salt Lake City
with Robin. And I'll be videotaping probably quite a bit on that trip. I don't know what kind of video that's going to be, but
we'll find out.
Yeah, if nothing else, it'll be part of a podcast when I review some of the stuff that I've been doing. That could be good.
Okay.
So I should thank you, John, for hosting this.
Oh, you're welcome.
Little live thing. John's the reason why I'm able to do these live streams from the Santa Clara Station Depot boardroom here.
Right.
Should have mentioned that. That's where we're coming from yet again. And also a guest celebrity, too. Good guest celebrity.
Sierra Railway, I think we just covered what we're doing next weekend. If that's our friend Mike. Hi, Mike. Good to see you.
I think Sierra Railway is Mike. Let's see. Tell the folks what you are doing next weekend.
Yeah, so we're doing NSE, and then on Saturday.
That's what he's talking about. Because I think he's going to be there. Next Saturday, we come back because YV weekend is happening. I wasn't really going to talk about that because I'm going to do a review of that on the next podcast in a couple of weeks here. But YV weekend is something that Jack Burgess does every year. And it's usually 2 or 3 days of something YV related. And this year it's going to be working on the observation car YV 330, which is stored or lives, I suppose, at Brightside Yard in Niles Canyon. So when we get back on Saturday, I think the idea is to go directly to Brightside. And the idea there is that Wes Swift, who owns the car, is likely to do a video tour of the car and talk more specifically about a lot of the restoration that's being done on the car. So that should be pretty fun.
It will be cool.
Yeah.
And then we're hoping it's not confirmed yet, but we're hoping we might be able to take a trip out to Colorado and hit maybe like the Model Railroad Museum, the museum in Golden, a couple of the scenic railroads out there, like the Georgetown Loop, maybe Leadville, maybe some other ones, maybe end of July, August. We're not sure. We're kind of working on travel plans and some other things happening in life, but if we put that trip together, we're definitely going to film everything we go see, and it'll end up on the channel.
Yes, it will.
Yeah.
That's the idea. I seem to film everything anyway, so
you can make a video about it.
Might as well share it, right?
That's right.
So anyway, let's see what else is going on here.
Ooh, a coffee giveaway. Oh, we could. Can we do a coffee giveaway? Sure. We can send you a nice thing of Folgers.
Right, Folgers, Dunkin' Donuts.
That's coffee. That's probably in the contest budget.
Yeah. Someone's asking for a student discount on projects. Oh, actually, there may be a student discount on some of the projects. The channel just went over 19,000 subscribers this past week. And there's a current sort of promotion going on to everybody who took the survey last month. I had a survey sort of asking people for ideas of how long videos should be, what times you watch, and that kind of thing. And everybody who took that survey on SurveyMonkey got emailed a discount code for 20% off of website purchases. And I am seriously thinking to maybe in July have a discount for 19% off for everybody, for all the subscribers, because of the 19,000.
You should do that.
So yeah,
that would be cool.
So I have not created a code for that for the website yet, but I think if I do, I can always put that on the podcast that's coming out a week from, or 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks from now. So watch the podcast on July 7th, I think it is, to see what the code's going to be, because 19% off is almost 20%. It's a pretty good discount. So anyway, let's see.
Talking about what we did yesterday.
Oh, right. We went to the Bay Area Prototype Modelers Meet yesterday, which was a lot of fun. Got to see a lot of old friends there. I say old friends. I've been going to that for 3 years now. And a lot of the same people go. Some last year, a lot of people who were there this year that were there the first time weren't. So it was good to see a lot of people that I missed last year. And it's funny because as I continue to do these videos and the channel gets bigger, I'm starting to realize I know a lot of people around.
Yeah, you do.
Went to that, and then we went to Rick's layout afterwards, and I knew at least half the people. There were like 20 people operating at a private layout that we went to go look at yesterday.
And a bunch of them have already been on layout tours.
A bunch of them have already been on layout tours, or I know them from
other events, right, operating.
Yeah, meeting them on layout tours or whatever. So that was really cool, and it's neat to run across people that you know like that. So it's pretty neat. We have, I forgot to mention one thing about Father's Day. My top secret production assistant, I almost gave it away.
Manager.
Yeah, manager, social director, and kids gave me this. This is how you know if your family really likes you or not. They give you things like this for Father's Day. And I realize it's still wrapped, but I think they got it from Amazon. So you get the MP3 downloads with it too. And they were so excited to give this to me, John, because they knew how
you'd like it.
They knew how much I would like it. So I got it like a week or two ago.
So stay tuned for a video on how to make your sound card play Judas Priest.
Right? That's the new Judas Priest album. I'm thinking about learning
we can totally do that, yeah.
What? Make it play while we're doing
custom sound files, lock sound, we can do that.
Oh, the locomotives. Yeah. Version 4.
That's right. V4, anything you want.
That could be cool. I was thinking about, because a friend of mine got this, and it was part of the reason why I wanted it so much, because for the past, I don't know, couple albums, I haven't liked them as much. But this one's a little different. It's more closer to the roots. I don't know how to describe it. This isn't really a Judas Priest show, although I could talk about Judas Priest probably.
Speaking trains and metal,
right? But a friend of mine told me he really likes one of the songs on this album. So I was thinking about learning how to play it on my drums and then record myself playing it and send it to him. He might enjoy that, because we used to play in a band a long time ago. It was a lot of fun.
So going back to talking about the Prototype Modelers Meet.
Yeah.
According to them, it was their biggest year ever.
Yes.
They had tons of manufacturers this year.
Yes.
ESU, Soundtracks, Canon and Company, Athearn, Owl, Mountain Models.
Yes.
More people than I can remember. And John ended up filming, interviewing everyone.
Pretty much all of them, yeah.
Manufacturer table-wise, and a lot of the models. So that'll wind up being a standalone show at some point.
Yes, it will.
So Mike, Sierra Railway, and anyone else that didn't get to make it, you'll be able to check that out. Also on Facebook, Harry Wong did a little from the show report, and you can check that out as well as he talks about the show and some of the things going on there.
This is correct. Wanted to mention something about the tables because I think there was one or maybe two that I missed, but one that I really enjoyed was talking to Matthew Young from Wheels of Time. I've been talking to him via email for quite some time, and he's local here, and I've wanted to meet him for a long time. I was really excited to get to finally meet him. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
And Craig Wilson from Athearn was talking about all kinds of stuff that they have going on, which is cool. I think it was Wilson Walker. It's a W last name, but it is Craig.
It's Craig.
Yeah. Craig. That's with a C. I know that much.
Yeah. Scaletrains.com was there, and they're going to have 2 N-Scale announcements at the show this coming week. So looking forward to that. I think Athearn, I don't know if Athearn has more N-Scale stuff coming out, but they have a ton of other things coming out.
Yeah. And you know how I am. It's going to drive me crazy if I don't get his name right. So I'm going to find it. Craig Walker. See, I'm glad I checked. Sorry about that, Craig, if you're watching. Craig Walker. Now, the next time I see him, he'll probably say, hi, you remember him, Craig Wilson. That'll be just my luck, and I'll think, oh, yeah, Craig Wilson, and I'll think that's what it is. Because I can't remember anything. So anyway.
Moving on.
We have a minute for more Q&A if anybody has another question. So do you know you'll get to Salt Lake City at midnight? Of course.
Actually, it's 3 a.m.
3 a.m., yeah.
3 a.m.
3 a.m. local time, right?
That's what it says.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, it's going to be late. We're going to take a car to our hotel and crash out for a while and then just get going. It's, it is what it is, I guess.
Yeah, if you think I look tired now, just wait.
We're just going to keep feeding him with coffee for all 3 days.
I'm going to need it.
Are you tired already for next week?
I'm tired just thinking about the lack of sleep. I don't even know what it's going to be by Saturday when we get to Brightside.
That's all right.
Yeah. So anyway, so that's kind of the stuff that's going on. I kind of like these mid-month live update things because I don't have to be as comprehensive on the podcast now because people know what's going on.
But you will be anyways.
I probably will. I'm pretty thorough that way. So
you always have tons to talk about, which is good.
I suppose. I don't know. Is it good? What are people thinking here? Can you do a coffee giveaway? Well, people want a coffee giveaway. How would we do a coffee giveaway?
Starbucks gift card was proposed.
Oh.
Do another raffle of some kind of guess, or maybe for another survey or something like that.
I wonder if Starbucks would be willing to give me a card to give away. That would be good PR for them.
Sure.
But I'd have to tell them, I would lie and I'll tell them that I'm going to give it away to like 10 people and then I'll keep 9 of them for myself and then I'll give one away.
Well, you just publicly said that, right? So it's
but this is just between us. They don't watch
you
this.
And 19,000 of your closest friends.
Yeah. We're all friends here. Shh, don't tell anybody. Yeah, Starbucks, you didn't hear that. We're good.
I know nothing.
Well, we got to try. So anyway, we should show people some of the stuff that's going on around here because you have a whole bunch of projects, one of which I got to help with. I was really excited about that.
You've helped with a lot of projects around here.
Well, I've helped in some way, but this one was really directly helping. I made a little post about it when it was being done this past week on Facebook. So we can maybe look at that too, since I'm so proud of the great work that we did.
All right. Well, do you want me to talk about some stuff in here? Do you want to go wander around? How do you want to do it?
It's up to you. You want to talk first and we'll go show people?
Sure, we can talk first.
Yeah.
So,
what are you going to show people?
So today we're going to show people a couple of things. One, we have an operating semaphore signal in the depot here that used to move up and down. It has a controller in it, and it would go through a sequence of, movements to indicate, train orders, no train orders, things of that nature. The lights are still working, but the movement controller no longer works, and the gentleman we were working with on it is no longer in the area, so we're hoping to find someone that can help us with the semaphore. We also have a Griswold signal, which was, it's like a intersection crossing for grade crossing. We have one of those going to get operational again, and as far as we could tell, everything is present in the Griswold. All the parts, everything else are in the Griswold, so we just need to get it wired up and make the stop sign that rotates safe, and that would be a great addition to the museum. We also have a Southern Pacific barrel light, a big ash can, trash can light that was on top of SD9s, SD7s. We'd like to get working. We have some other lights like that we've already gotten working, and we're going to see light, a Mars light, gyro light. On the N scale layout, which is where I spend most of my time, we're expanding the layout on one end. We're also doing some more scenery work. We're always looking for people that want to come down and help on projects, or people that want to learn how to do bench work, scenery, wiring, DCC, wiring, all of those things. We always have projects going on. We're always happy to teach people. We're also happy to, if you have a lot of experience and you just want to work on a project, we're happy to, let you go on something once we get to know you. Also in the museum, we painted the kitchen. It was a little dingy. So yours truly over here helped us paint the kitchen. He did a superb job. His roller work is quite professional, wax on, wax off. No, that's like this. But, you get the idea.
It's more like.
Yeah, it's more like that. Be careful. It's
just like that.
It's a PG rated. Come on, PG rated. So we can walk around and show them all that stuff?
Yeah, let's take a look.
All right, let's see how this goes. We're going to try moving around.
Yeah. I'll be trying to carry the computer. Wish me luck. Hi. Having fun yet? Hope I don't trip on anything. Since we're moving, I might as well do this. This is the... Oh, okay, here we go.
So as you can see, behind John... Nope, go the other way.
Behind me.
Other way. Aha! Right there, and we'll kind of tilt up. There is our semaphore.
Oh, yes.
Has two, what are those flags, arms? I forget what they're officially called. So anyway, the lights still work, but it doesn't move anymore. So we really want to get that fixed. This is also our layout train room, which this probably will not be a very good shot of everything, but here's a quick flyover sort of 360 thing. We've also got a searchlight back there that changes colors.
Searchlights are cool. People like searchlights.
Yeah. So we'll kind of keep going here.
That's where we came from, the boardroom. I just noticed the searchlight is green.
Yeah, it changes colors.
It changes colors, just like it's a real searchlight. It is a real SP searchlight.
It is.
The theme here maybe should be mentioned is SP, right? I mean, this is mostly...
Well, West Coast, we're in an SP freight depot. This is an actual freight depot from 1863 that has been restored, renovated, and preserved. There's also a passenger waiting room on the far end that was moved from one side of the tracks to the other side of the tracks in 1906 or something like that.
Something like that. It was something in the early 1900s.
Early 1900s. So the layouts are heavy SP with scenes from SP, West Coast feel and running. So here we have, this is a kind of a corner of the N-scale layout here. You can sort of see, so there's, existing scenery there on the corner. And as you can see here, I've started disassembling part of it. We used to have a big wooden tunnel portal there. I'll try to see if I can find a before picture. I forgot to take one, of course. There was an old display case in the wall that wasn't really being used. So I've taken all that out. I've been mocking up on the wall here. I've been possibly considering doing 2 decks for this expansion. I think they're going to be too tight together, though, so I might have with 1 deck. We'll find out. And there'll be a new workspace underneath it for people to use. We'll also be expanding on the far end at some point, but this is an ongoing project that members can get involved in, and we teach woodworking skills, benchwork skills, electrical, DCC, scenery, you name it, everything to get trains running.
One of the cool things I was going to mention about that is that there are people here who are really, really good at this stuff. So you can come down here and learn how to do this stuff from people who do know, right?
That's how I learned. I came down here and got my hands dirty.
Yeah. All right. So is there anything else on there, or you want to?
Let's move on.
Okay.
We're going to leave the layout room here and go into the museum. And
here.
For you.
I'll walk backwards. I don't
stop here.
I don't really walk like that.
This is our museum room. We have interlocking machines, lots of lanterns on display, relays, switchman lanterns, artifacts, vending machines. Right here is the Griswold signal that we want to repair. These larger crossing signals here work with our large wigwag signal that is operational, as is our small wigwag signal there.
Maybe we should turn them on.
So we can do a better in-depth video at some point in the future if everyone's interested.
Might be worth mentioning that there are layout tours of both of the layouts here, and you can see some of this stuff because there were some intros to the layout tours where we showed some of that stuff while the people were talking about it. Because that's the other thing that's worth mentioning here. This is not just a layout or a model club. It's a museum. Woody likes to say that. This is a museum. So, you know, this is stuff that has been, a lot of it's been restored, right? And that's what they do. And if you look down, I can see it. Look down. There's the kitchen we painted. You can see some live action pictures of us painting this when we were here last week. I think John posted those to the SBHRS Facebook page. So there. But you can kind of see everything now. Here, let me just turn it down just a little bit. It's a pretty big place. And there's even more stuff behind the kitchen here. There's what is that? The ticket room, or what do you call it?
Well, we have the library where we have a large collection of train books and I don't want to say historical train books, but we do have other books that are, you know, from the early 1900s. We have some books. We also have our passenger waiting room at the far end, which has been restored with artifacts. Our friend Robin has just joined us.
Sometimes homeless people come in and they're just looking to be warm, and it's okay.
This is our friend Robin we were talking about earlier. We didn't know we were going to ambush him with a
podcast right now.
Watching Oh yeah, you're famous now. Well, at least you know with the stuff that are online.
Don't start cussing because I can't bleep it out on this one. Oh boy. So if you see us around Salt Lake City next week, now you know who to look for.
Or who to run from.
Exactly.
That's right. Well, the three of us will be there. And then, you know, who knows? Causing trouble, getting into trouble.
Or as everybody likes to say when I go out on the Chasing Trains videos, trying to get us arrested.
Well, that's fun too.
That's a popular pastime for people. He's the troublemaker.
Yeah, right.
All right. Well, thanks everyone for joining us. Stay tuned. So watch out for that.
Actually, if it's okay, I wanted to ask you, Robin, if you wouldn't mind telling people about that project you have in mind.
Which project?
The one that you want to make the video about?
Oh, you mean the Showcase Miniatures Hollywood cars?
I was
or Hollywood characterization cars.
Right. I was talking about it a little bit earlier.
Okay.
But I didn't remember all the details.
Well, I have two kits that I'm going to build. I think what I'll do is I'll build one first, and then we'll video how to build the second one. But I'm going to modify it in that I'm going to put DCC in it, and so I can turn the lights on and off and run it on the layout and stuff, and go from there. And of course, the other thing is you don't know about that I'm working on is a McKean car. I got a hold of a kit, a brass side kit for a McKean car. N scale of all things, which I never knew existed. It was part out of nowhere, and that's a challenge. In fact, I was up. You know how those projects you get started and all of a sudden
that happens to me a lot when I'm editing stuff.
Yeah.
And I get stuff in the timeline and it's starting to look good, but it's like, oh, well, if I can just do one more thing.
Yeah.
Well, if I can just do one more thing and one more thing, and you just keep doing one more thing until next thing you know, the sun's coming up. Right. Maybe I should go to bed now.
Yeah. It's time to get up.
Right. Exactly.
Okay.
So anyway, all right. Well, if there are any more Q&A things here, you can just check. It looks like it's not a lot of people asking any more questions. Did you want to maybe show people how the signals work, John, or is it?
I left my phone in the other room, so we'll do that another time.
Oh, maybe next time when we do a live cast here, we'll show the wigwag. Thanks, everybody. And an unexpected guest celebrity, Robin. We appreciate that.
Yeah. Okay.
If you like watching,
I'm going.
Robin turned it on.
Look at that.
That means it's time to go.
It is time to go.
There you go. What did you do? Use an app on your phone for that?
Yeah.
You used an app on it? I thought it was like some magic thing.
Well, I know I'm talented and I have these qualities, but yes.
So if you really like Robin and you're going to start a fan club of Robin, you can watch him talk for 20 minutes about the N-scale layout on TSG's N-scale layout tour here.
That's right.
I thought you deleted that.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. That's one of the most popular videos from here.
Yeah, right.
Probably because you're on it.
Oh, yeah, right.
What?
The camera broke.
Right? No, I use the same camera now. So, all right, guys. Well, thanks again for watching. Hope you got some information that you were looking. We'll talk to you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Say bye, Robin.
Bye.
Here, hold on. Let me move the string.
Oh, bye.
You can't even tell. Yeah.